Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're new to this channel, my name is Arun Nair. I have decade plus years of experience in IT testing. I have been leading automation testing projects for quite some time, and now I'm working for one of the largest banks in the UAE through a company called HCL. Recently, I gave the PMP exam and got above targets in all the three domains. So that's why I decided to walk through the different materials that are available to prepare for PMP, how I prepared personally for the PMP exam, and the right study plan for you. The main intention of creating this video is to make sure that you save your money and time, because there are a lot of materials available in market. There are a lot of training institutes as well as trainers that are available in the market that guarantee you PMP success, but they charge crazy amount of money which is not required. So that's why I will be presenting the right study plan for you, which will help you pass the PMP exam with minimum money and efforts. Also, for people who are interested in PMP and don't know anything about PMP and how to get started, I would also give a quick overview about the PMP in general. So without wasting any time, let's get started. So guys, why PMP? So PMP is a globally recognized certification, and the demand for project managers across different domains as well as industries is increasing rapidly. So that's why PMP is a very good certification if you want to go into management field, and if you're interested in growing in that direction, PMP is one of the major requirements for playing roles such as project managers, senior project managers, or similar kind of roles. It is not only important to get certified in order to apply for that roles, but it is also important to understand what are the best practices for the processes that are in place in terms of project management. How do we do people management? How do we handle a team? How do we work with a team? And different people management skills as well. So this not only helps you apply to those roles, but also prepares you to use the best practices and be an effective leader as well as a team player. Now, in order to be eligible to apply for the PMP exam, there are certain conditions as mentioned by the PMI. So, people who have a 4-year degree are eligible for the PMP if they have been leading projects for the last 36 months and they do 36 hours of project management training, or if they have a CAPM certification. So these are the requirements. If you don't have a 4-year degree and if you have a diploma instead, then you would need 60 hours of leading project experience, and then the 35 hours PDUs or the CAPM is another mandatory requirement in case you have a diploma degree. The exam is pretty straightforward. It has 180 questions. Most of the questions are multiple choice questions, and the exam duration is 3 hours 50 minutes, and basically you have two 10-minute optional breaks available in between the exam. These 10-minute breaks are not part of your 3-hour 50-minute time. It is an additional time that is given to you, and first you have to give the first 60 questions, then you can take the first 10-minute break. After that you take the second set of 60 questions, then you take a 10-minute break, and then the third and last set of 60 questions. So once you submit one set of questions, you cannot go back to that set of questions again, and you have to move to the next set of questions. So this is the overall format that is followed, and there are two ways of taking this exam. One is either by giving it online or by giving it in a Pearson test center. Moving ahead, there are three domains. One is the people domain, which comprises of 42% of the questions, total questions that are there. Out of 180, 42% of questions will come around people management. The second is the process management, and 50% of the questions come from process management. The third is the business environment, and 8% of the questions will come related to the business environment domain, right? In order to pass the exam, you have to pass in all the three domains. So you have to get on target on all the three domains to pass the PMP exam. Now, in order to apply for the PMP exam, firstly, you have to prepare. You have to complete your 35 hours of training, which I will be talking about in the further slides. And then basically you have to apply for the exam. Once you submit your application, that application is audited by the PMI, and basically you get an approval on your application. Once it is approved, then you can schedule your test and book the test and take the exam on the scheduled date. Now, once you are PMP certified, you have to, the PMP certification is valid for 3 years, and you have to complete 60 PDUs in that 3 years to keep your certification valid. So 60 PDUs can be through online training or by doing some service in the community or by teaching. There are different ways by which you can accumulate 60 PDUs, which is not that hectic considering the 3 years time period that you have. So coming to the most important topic, right? The study plan. I did a lot of preparations as part of preparing for the PMP exam, but the one which I found the most effective one is first of all the PMP course by Andrew Ramdayal. It is available in Udemy, and basically as you can see it is the highest rated PMP course, and also it is not that expensive. In INR it is just 600 something. And the next thing is, once you complete this course, you will get 35 hours of PDUs which you can mention as part of your application, and you are eligible to take the PMP exam. And also this course comes with one mock test which is very important to test your knowledge. Now the second material that I would like to propose is the PMP mocks by Study Hall. It is an amazing resource, and it makes sure that you are prepared for the exam. There are a lot of practice questions. There are a lot of 15 set of questions that are available for practice, and it's gonna make sure that you are constantly engaged and you are preparing, and it also has a detailed explanation of the answers. So it's a wonderful resource. I would request everyone to take the Study Hall Plus subscription, which is for $79, since it has more mock exams. Mock exams are gonna be very important. I have taken many mock exams, and I will be sharing my score, which you can see on the screen. It's very important to give as many mocks as possible so that you get the feel of the exam, and also you come across different types of questions, right? A single question in 5 different situations will have different answers. So it's a situational based exam, and that's why it's very important to give as many exams as possible. So these two are your study plan materials. In case if you need any kind of guidance, please do comment below with your queries, questions or concerns, and I will be more than happy to answer them. If you like this video, please hit the like button, subscribe the channel if you haven't already, and see you in the next one. Thank you.